Hello there, students. Welcome back to our English class. Today's lesson is on quotations and quotation marks. Our objectives for today: identify the three ways to use quotation marks, demonstrate understanding of proper use of quotation marks. Materials needed: your readers and writers notebook and your pencil. Before we proceed, let us have a review of our punctuation marks. We have here the exclamation point, question mark, period, comma. And today, our lesson is on quotation marks. Quotation marks. Quotation marks are sometimes called speech marks or inverted commas. They are used to indicate the beginning and end of the direct speech. Let's take this example. Let's build a sandcastle, Bob asked his sister. Here are the ways to use quotation marks. At the beginning, the car is red, he said. At the end, he said, the car is red. On both sides, the car, he said, is red. Now we're ready to answer page 421 of the Readers and Writers Notebook. Let's answer together. Before we proceed, let us take up these important points. A speaker's exact words are called a quotation. When you write a quotation, use quotation marks at the beginning and the end of the speaker's words. Begin the quotation with a capital letter. Use a comma in a direct quotation as follows. First one, if the quotation comes last in a sentence, use a comma to separate it from the rest of the sentence. Example, Wise Eagle said, Mother Earth continued to sacrifice for us. Number two, if the quotation comes first, use a comma, question mark, or exclamation mark to separate the quotation from the rest of the sentence. Example, Who will make a sacrifice? Asked chanters. 3. Place the end punctuation mark of a quotation before closing the quotation mark. Example, Wise Eagle said, Who will help the little one? Now let's start answering the activity. Underline the sentence in each pair in which quotation marks are used correctly. In sentence number 1, this doll is all I have left from my family, said little one. These two sentences are the same. The only differences they have is that the position of their quotation marks and their commas. Where do you think is the correct answer? Very good. It's the first one. Number 2. This is my favorite blanket, Stargazer exclaimed. Where do you think is the correct answer? Very good. It's the first one again. Number 3. Rewrite the sentence and add the quotation marks and other correct punctuations. How will we play Great Spirit's favorite songs? Asked Bluebird. Now, this is the correct answer. How will we play Great Spirit's favorite songs? Quotation marks are placed before how and after songs. And since it's asked, so it's a question mark. And then there must be a period. Now let's answer the next page. The sacrifice. What we're going to do is that we're going to read the text and identify the mistakes and try to make them correct. The sacrifice. Little Buffalo said, It took me a long time to carve my drum. How will I defend our people? Asked Shadow Hunter. Who will make a sacrifice to the Great Spirit? The chanters asked. Stargazer said, This is my favorite blanket. Hummingbird said, Spirit gave us the gift of music. Should we toss our flutes in the fire? Asked Bluebird. Number 1. What changes, if any, should be made in the first sentence? Little Buffalo said, It took me a long time to carve my drum. A. It to it. B. It to its. C. It to Little Buffalo. Or D. Make no change. Very good. The answer is A. So this now is it. There must be a quotation mark before it. Number 2. What change, if any, should be made in sentence 2? Sentence 2. How will I defend our people? Asked Shadow Hunter. A. Change people to people. B. Change people to people. C. Change people to people. Or D. Make no change. The correct answer is letter C. People and then close quotation mark here in this sentence. Number 3. What change, if any, should be made in sentence 3? A. Who to who? B. Who to who? C. Who to whom? Or D. Make no change. Correct answer is B. Who will make a sacrifice to the Great Spirit? The chanters ask. Who here must have an open quotation mark. Number 4. What change, if any, should be made in sentence 4? A. Change said this to said this. B. Change said this to said this. C. Change said this to said this. Or D. Make no change. Correct answer is letter A. Change said this to said and then this to make it correct. Said, comma, then open quotation mark, and then this. Number 5. What changes should be made in sentence number 6? A. Fire to fire. B. Fire to fire. C. Fire to fire. D. Make no change. The correct answer is D. The sentence is already correct. You don't have to change anything. I hope you learned from our lesson for today. Thank you for listening.